Up next, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Tip-off coming up next. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside tonight Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. On Thursday, then on Thursday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Saunders. He's out there with the dude. Hart is out there with Adams. And it's Rice in at the point. You've got the Wizard. Wizard out there with Malone. And it's Stewart in at the 3 spot. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Here's Rice. 7-foot shot. Hart, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Malone. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Here's Rice. Pass to the dude. From 12 feet out. Kick out to Adams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Malone outside. No good that time. Adams, some nice D. The dude passes to Saunders. Adams outside. Pass to the dude. Here's Rice. Adams outside. There's a good screen. From deep three-point land. Doesn't go that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to the Wizard. And here's Malone. Here's the Wizard. From the arc. Not going to go that time. Gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Hart, no good.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Malone, the pass to the Wizard. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Rice. Adams outside. Here's Rice. Stripped away. Malone, left side. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Yeah, they might want to think about a high percentage look the next time down the floor.
Saunders, the pass to Hart. The shot from the low post is good. Hart's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And here's a look at stats for Adams. Some last season stats for him. He was around 7 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort, they can change the attitude of a team.
Pass to the Wizard. Hard against Stewart. Can they get it? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And so Stewart nails both of them. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Hart outside. They set the pick. Down low, the dude. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. And here's Malone. To the middle.
Away team foul. Saunders. First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Wizard passes to Malone. Three-pointer on the way.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Saunders, the pass to Hart. Pass to the dude. Clock at 6. Bucket is good.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Here's the Wizard. Malone outside. Pass to Stewart. For the 3. The shot, no good. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now Hart, 3-pointer. And it's Malone with the rebound. Unloads from 13. He gets it in there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Hart has it in the corner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. Good on both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Malone, the pass to the Wizard. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pass to the dude. To the paint. Deflects the pass. On the wing, Malone. Defended by Hart. That evens the score.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Here's the Wizard. Hart outside. Shoots the three. A Wizard with the rebound.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Over to the wing. Pass to the Wizard. Tries a three. A rebound by Washington. Gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Stewart against Washington. Pass to Malone. Here's the Wizard on the wing. Malone sinks the three-pointer.
That's a nice shot, helping to space the floor for his team.
Timeout away team.
It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league. .33% here in the first quarter.
Here's the dude driving inside. Pass to Payne. Here's the dude. They set the screen. Back to Payne. And Payne slams it in.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
There's 1:38 left to play in the first. Here in the pass to the Wizard. Here's Barron. The dude grabs the miss. Pass to the Wizard. Now here's Payne.
Get there, get there.
1:10 left in the first. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And 33% here in the first quarter. Inside. Pass to Williams. Here's the Wizard. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Williams, a screen on Washington. The Wizard can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's the dude. Still scoreless. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Up by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
We've got Cook. Wizard out there with the Wizard. Then it's Williams. And it's Rogers in at the 5 spot. Washington out there with Hart. Then it's Payne. Then it's the Wizard. Hart outside. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wizard out there with Rogers. Then it's Bellamy. Then it's Williams. And it's Cook in at the point. Puts it up from 7. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Being just 31% in the game. Hart is out there with Washington. Then it's the Wizard. Then it's Payne. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Rogers is out there with the Wizard. Then it's Williams. Then it's Cook. They've got Hart. Payne out there with Washington. Then it's the Wizard. Pass to Washington. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And there it is for him.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We've got Rogers. Wizard out there with Williams. Then it's Cook. Williams for 3. You can't get that one to fall.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
They've got Washington. Also Payne out there. Hart is out there with the Wizard. To the inside. Here's Payne. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
We've got Cook. Wizard out there with Rogers. Then it's Williams. Washington out there with Hart. Then it's Payne. Then it's the Wizard. Pass to Payne. Back to Hart. Drives to the hoop. That puts them in the lead. Hart's got 8 points.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
The ball poorly. Just 28%. Wizard out there with Rogers. Then it's Cook. Then it's Williams. Here's Cook. Payne grabs the board.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Hart is out there with Washington. Then it's Payne. And it's the Wizard.
Third team foul. Number 12. First personal foul. Second team foul. Timeout away team.
And the first one at the line is good. He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
They've got Malone. Wizard out there with the Wizard. And it's Stewart in at the 3. Hart is out there with the Wizard. Then it's Payne. And it's the Dude. And it's Washington in at the 3 slot.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Off the run, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
The Wizard passes to the Dude. Wizard with the rebound. Gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Malone right side. Pass to Barron. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Stewart misses. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. The dude passes to the Wizard. Screen by Hart. Here's the dude. Here's the Wizard. Nothing on the board. Can't connect from short range. Teardrop shot with the second effort. Here's the Wizard. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Here's the dude, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice straight power there, straight power. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard. The Wizard. Malone looking around. Latre. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Here's Rice. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Saunders. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the dude. Saunders, the pass to the dude. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Saunders, the pass to Adams. And here's Payne. Back to Adams. Payne can't hit. Just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Pass to Stewart. Tipped away. One-on-one fast break. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that
much. My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Here's Saunders. Guarded by Stewart. And the basket by Saunders.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Pass to Malone. Here's the Wizard. Payne covering to the right side. Here's the Wizard. Back to Stewart. Now here's Malone. There's the screen. They grabbed their own miss. Gone, 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Rice kicks to Adams. Pass to Payne. Here's Saunders. Here's the Dude. Drops in the layup for 2. The Dude's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Outside, Malone. Pass to Stewart. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
You take a look at the visitors. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the visiting team.
Let me tell you guys, there's nothing better than playing well on the road and hearing that silence.
Yeah, in many ways they've looked like the more comfortable team. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Wizard out there with the Wizard, and it's Malone, and Stewart in at the small forward. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. And it's off target, not sure why he took that one.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And that one's good, the Dude. 8 points for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Malone wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Hitting 43% for the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's the Dude, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Malone, no luck.
Yeah, well, credit the defense there. They absolutely stifled his attempt.
Pass to Rice. Here's Saunders. Here's the Dude, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Malone passes to Stewart. To the paint, here's the Wizard, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Rice. Still yet to score. Here's Saunders. Pass to Rice. Here's Saunders. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the dude. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The dude's got 13.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor. And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Here's Adams. Pass to Rice. Back to Adams. Here's Saunders. Now, here's Hart. Guarded by Stewart.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
He was all alone on that one. And that's now 9 points to the Wizard.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's the dude. He's got 13. Pass to Saunders. And here is Hart. Here's Rice. 4 on the clock. Adams finds Hart. Thrown back. Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Outside, Malone. Stewart in the corner. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. He has 6.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to the dude. Here's Saunders. And it's good. 2 points. Saunders has got his second basket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Now Stewart. Pass to the Wizard. From beyond the arc, the dude grabs the miss. The dude's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Here's the dude. 13 points in the game. And that one, good. Saunders has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Back to you guys.
Keeping that edge Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Here's the Wizard. He's got 8. Williams kicks to Malone. Pass to the Wizard. Now here's Williams. Now Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. There's the 3. Rebounded by Hart.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the wing right side. Here's Rice. Pass to Hart. Screen by Hart. Here's Saunders. He has 6. Releases. A Wizard with the rebound. The Wizards got 9 rebounds now tonight. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
The Wizard, he's checked in for the Wizard. Pass to Payne. Here's the Wizard. Now, here's Hart. Over in the corner, Washington. Hart bounce pass. 3-pointer. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Williams. Pass to Barron. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Barron's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Here's the Wizard. No scoring in this one. And here is Hart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Here's the Wizard. He's got 9. Pass to Rogers. Here is Cook.
2 minutes.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Cook, the pass to Barron. 1:27 left to play in the third.
Away team foul. Number 45. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. 1:25 left to play in the third. Pass to the dude. Payne in the post. Guarded by Rogers. In just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here is Cook. 55 seconds left in the third. Outside Williams. Pass to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Here is Rogers. Trying his luck from deep. It doesn't go for him. Washington passes to the dude. They set the pick. Takes the three. Offensive rebound. Here's the three. Rogers pulls it in. Rogers has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right wing. Shoots a three. That shot off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Hart, Washington out there with Payne, and it's the Wizard. Payne up top, guarded by Rogers. And Hart throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's the Wizard. Hart outside over Williams. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Hart's got 22 points.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Pass to Cook. Here is Rogers. Here is Cook. Good. Nice job down low. Cook's got his first bucket of the night. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Payne. Now, here's Hart. Here's the Wizard. Back to Hart. A 3-ball. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Being at 36%, they really seem out of sync offensively. Here is Cook. Here is Rogers. Cook looking it over. Pass to Rogers. From deep. No good. Shot missing. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. It's Hart on the wing. Here's the screen. Here's the Wizard. There's the triple. That shot off.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Barron. Outside Williams. He tries for 3. That one, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And here is Hart. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this guy in the game.
Pass to Barron. Now here's Williams. Here is Rogers. Fires for three. Unable to get that one. Payne passes to the Wizard. Fires, high post. Rogers pulls it in.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Well, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Here's the Wizard. Now here's Payne. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. And the first one drops. That one misses. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
It's Hart on the wing. Adams with the screen on Stewart. Hart the pass to Adams. Now Hart. Here's the dude. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Stewart kicks to Malone. Back to Stewart. Pass to the Wizard. It's up a 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Saunders is checked in for Payne. So it's the visitors now. They'll take on the Thunder at Paycom Center after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Rice passes to Saunders. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Back to Malone. There's the pick. Pass to the Wizard. Lets it go. The Dude grabs the miss. The Dude's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Oh, good on the layup. Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The response, slamming it home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Stewart, the 3 goes down.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Rice. Hart fires. No good from 3. Gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Adams against Malone. Here's Stewart. The 15-footer. It's off. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Adams taking his time here. Here's the Dude. Strong move off the glass.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Malone with it. Corner.
Away team foul. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, number 1.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And it's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And stolen by Hart. Driving in. Oh, what a finish.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
A 17-footer. Got it. they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Here's Rice. The visiting club takes the win on the road. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.